Hi, everyone. I was just sitting here wondering about the collective and our various communities and the seeming state of the mental health of those communities. And I was asking about the influences and the influencers that are hidden who implant thoughts and energies into a collective via many patented technologies and that we know of and some that we may not know of. And these energies that they do can also affect the way that the organs function in the body, like the heart and such. So by exciting the heart muscle, they can cause some serious issues. So I'm concerned about this happening in the world, and I would like to know about those offenses and how will it pan out for the offenders against us. That was a little long and drawn out, but it's the question. So here we go. Spirit, what do we need to know about those who have offended against us and our energetic, our nervous systems and our bodies and our spirits and our mental bodies and our emotional bodies? So we are in the middle of a conflict, and these ones who want control of consciousness want to win at all costs. They're bullies, and they are about abusive relationships. They like the energy of abusive relationships. They enjoy that trauma energy. In the challenge, Ace of Swords and the upright. So they're challenged by the truth. They're challenged by the truth coming out. They're challenged by people finding out that this is what happens. They're challenged by people's mental clarity, and they're challenged by getting cut out. They there's disagreements, and there's this competition. They want control over consciousness and the energy that consciousness creates, and they're challenged by mental clarity, by the truth coming out that this is what they do. They're challenged by the people waking up, and they're also challenged by the new beginnings that are coming around. Like, people are waking up, people are understanding that this is what they do, that they manipulate consciousness. Not everybody knows to the depths of that they're willing to go to do so, but they do in many, many ways. The television, other, digital signs on the freeway and such. So people are aware that they're being mentally manipulated. In the subconscious is the star. So they know that the people are the star. That when they wake up and they gain mental clarity and realize who they are and what's been happening to them, this is over. They will realize their spiritual fortune, and they will calmly step into their life purpose, their new beginning. These ones are worried they're going to get cut out. In the recent past, The Magician upside down. Somebody could have been doing dark magic, or their magic failed. They're a narcissist. They were doing things, and they could have lacked competence or skills even. Intentions and expectations. They wanted the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Swords in the upright for the lovers, and also in the upright. They wanted the lovers, or these upcoming unions, um, to be suffering. They So they were using dark magic, it looks like, to implant negative thoughts, like maybe to keep people in a victim mentality, like maybe in the past, like all relationships didn't work out, and so they're like, I'm never going to have another relationship. I really don't care. I'm perfectly happy living in my own energy, and I don't need to merge with anybody else because this is perfectly satisfying. After a long time of disappointment, perhaps that is a state that somebody has reached. And so these ones with this dark magician with his manipulation and lack of skill was trying to implant negative thoughts to get somebody into a victim mentality so that they would feel isolated and betrayed, so that they would remember the betrayal and the dishonesty that happened in their past regarding love. That's their intention with this magic. To manipulate people's minds regarding love, to just have them focusing on the betrayal and the deception, and to get them to feel as though they don't really want to enter that state again, and that they, in this new cycle, that they just want to be alone. So they're doing magic to try to strip them of the desire to have a love relationship. In the near future, we have the Knight of Wands in the upright. So somebody's very passionate and sexy, charming, and unpredictable, coming forward. His energy is high, but he may act very spontaneously with so much energy that his movement may be a little unpredictable. Like he may stumble over his own feet trying to come forward with this charming and fearless and sexy. Like yeah. So these ones, they that are bringing you conflict, they don't want you to enter into a love relationship. But there's a Knight of Wands coming forward. Despite it all, that's that courageous, fearless, reckless, sort of unpredictable charm, that kind of just, well, and it's fire, so it's all about adventure and action. The lens that's being looked through right now is temperance in the upright, so balance is needed. Or maybe you up here, if you have been experiencing some negative thoughts regarding future relationships, and maybe you are kind of going back and forth on whether or not you even wish to attempt it again. Like maybe is it worth it? Is it not worth it? You're writing down your list of pros and cons and all of this. And here, the lens that you're looking through is temperance. So you're very balanced. even though there's all this conflict and this mental intrusion through this dark manipulation from this narcissist. And this could just be word magic. He may not even know he's doing magic, but he could be influencing you or trying to, with certain words, to manipulate the situation, to remind you that you're a victim, to remind you that nobody really wants to be with you, that everybody's going to trick you and fool you and deceive you regarding love relationships. That's their magic. That's what they're wanting to do. And there's a Knight of Wands coming in, so you need to be balanced. You're looking through the lens of balance, so you are being balanced. Somebody's trying to make you feel this way, but you're balanced. You're like, I'm very aware of what my previous relationships were like, and I'm very aware of where I am currently, and I know the pros and the cons, the risks and the benefits, the potential benefits. So you're not a child. You have lived through various experiences that have gained you wisdom, and you're not this naive person who's just starting out. In the environment, we got a King of Pentacles reversed. So there is a greedy, materialistic person here who's obsessed with wealth and status. He sees you as the star who is receiving an Ace of Swords. You're receiving a new beginning. You're a star, and you've got a new beginning coming in. And they wanted to bind your mind as far as love relationships go, but they see that you're balanced and that you're tempered, and that you are all about harmony and sensibility. And they see that there's a potentiality for you to actually enter union, and so they want to send in all of these. So they've sending in this. There's going to send in a bunch of distractions. This could be in the dream state even, to try to come in and get a spiritual contract before they greet you in the 3D. So be very wary of your dreams and people who come in and try to play Prince Charming, because it's all an act. It's deception. These astral travelers, they're deception. And you've got a King of Pentacles here who's obsessed with wealth and status, and he sees that you're a star and you've got this good omen, this spiritual fortune, and he wants to come in and hook into you so that he can take care of his financially inept vices and his corruption. He's targeting you. So you've got a younger one coming in, and you've got an older one coming in. They're both probably working together, but maybe not. Oh, goodness. And then you've got a Knight of Cups. You got all these opportunities. So he's coming in romantic and charming, knight in shining armor, following the heart. He's off making offerings, proposals. And this Knight of Cups needs to work at being balanced between his head and his heart. Like, he may have some issues in that regard. So that's something to be wary of. And then what's the outcome, Spirit, for the star? What's the outcome for the star here? Five of Wands in the reverse. The outcome for the star is there's an end to this conflict. Agreeing to disagree and peace. And we've got the Four of Cups on the outgoing energy. So There's a disconnection, you know, meditation. So, Spirit, tell us about those who wish to manipulate relationships and mental processes within the collective to control their new cycle. What are the tactics that are being used against the collective with this rivalry, with this conflict that's being brought to the star of the group, the stars of the group that are entering into this new cycle with faith, with purpose? What are the tactics that these challengers and these interferers are bringing to the star who's entering this new cycle? So they're trying to make it so that you'll be in bad health. They want you bedridden in the future. They want you upset. They want you depressed. They want you bedridden. They want to take you out. This goes beyond bullying. This is winning at all costs. They want your new cycle. They're challenged by your new cycle. It's been given to you. You made it. You're going on a journey. They're challenged by you going on a journey. You're the star. You've got spiritual fortune, and you've got some good omens. And you've got a marriage coming up. You've got a marriage coming up. So there's this person's in bad health. They wanted to put you in bad health. This person's in bad health. And they want to win at all costs your new cycle. They're challenged because you are entering a new cycle. You're going on a journey. You're the star. You are entering a new partnership, a marriage. They did some dark magic, some upside down magic, trying to mess with your mind, trying to implant negative thoughts, trying to put you in victim mentality regarding relationships, regarding all the trickery and the deception of the past and the betrayal of the past. They wanted to implant through dark magic these negative thought forms into your mind. This whole community was involved in this recent past doing this magic with this magician. They worked together. A whole community came against you. False person is under adjudication. False person is under adjudication. So we got the Knight of Wands here. Man, they know you got an upcoming marriage and they're rushing in. They want to stop it. They want to interject themselves. They want you to be desperate for a relationship. And so they want to interject themselves before the true partner comes in. Yep. This Knight of Wands. He can't stop thinking about this person. He can't get her out of his thoughts. And he's not a main male. He's not the main male. So you're balanced. You're very balanced. There's some unexpected income here in the lens that they're looking through. So they know that this marriage is going to make you wealthy. It's a spiritual fortune. And there's a King of Pentacles reversed here who's greedy about wealth and status, and he knows that there is a new beginning here for the star, for the privileged lady, and he wants to get in with that privileged lady. He wants to interject himself. And so does this Knight of Cups. Who's this Knight of Cups? This Knight of Cups has got his eye on the main female. So we've got this King of Pentacles, got his eye on the privileged lady, who's the star. And we've got this Knight of Cups, who's got his eye on the main female, who is the star. She's got a new cycle coming in. And the outcome is agreeing to disagree. There's an end to the conflict and peace. So, and there's peace due to the work somebody's doing, due to the work that the main female did. High honor. High honor. So there's reevaluation, meditation, and contemplation, and high honor here at on the outcome. So somebody's in bad health, and they know they're going to be in bad health on the distant horizons because they've lost out on this new cycle of abundance. They weren't able to steal it. They were going for it, but they were going for this collection. They were going for all this wealth. And they're going to be in bad health. They were in conflict. They were creating conflict to win at all costs, to steal the wealth from this new cycle. They're challenged because the Ace of Swords, the truth is here. There's mental clarity. And there's a journey. Justice is going to be delivered. Justice is being delivered. This person, the truth has been exposed, and this person is going away. Justice is being served. They're in bad health. They tried to steal the savings. They tried to steal the wealth out of this new cycle, and they are going away. We've got the star here, who's very calm. She's very peaceful. She's meditating. She's focused on simplicity. She's faithful. She's got an upcoming marriage, an upcoming marriage. This whole community was doing dark manipulations, very tapped into their ego, and they're narcissistic, and they may not have had the skills necessary to pull off whatever they tried, and they didn't plan well, and they didn't have the confidence either. But they were doing it anyway. They were doing it anyway. They wanted to bring an accident. They wanted to bring an accident to this sweetheart's home. To their mega project, to their future, to their wealth. They wanted to cause injury to that. And how they did that is they planted negative thoughts and tried to bring the person back into a state of victim mentality. They could have been using people around you to definitely sway your thought, like relatives or friends or whatever, to try to sway your decision into one way or another. And now this false person is under adjudication for acting strategically with trickery to interfere in the upcoming divine kingdom union. They ran out of time. So there's a Knight of Wands who is not thinking about, he's not thinking. He's not a main male. He's not thinking. He's a Knight of Wands. He's fiery, he's energetic, he's passionate, and he's very unpredictable. But he's moving forward in the near future. And maybe he wants to bring an illness to, he wants to bring a sickness? A disease. He wants to hook up with this star and bring her a disease. Which will make her sick and frail. This one's infected with something. So you're sitting here all balanced in harmony, you know, you're sitting in the temperance energy. You're finding meaning in life. You've got this unexpected income coming. You've been living and learning. This whole ordeal has been nothing more than a training session for you, so that you could develop some experience and gain some knowledge. So there's a King of Cups obsessed with wealth and status who is focused on you right now. He knows that you've got this, that you're the star and that you're entering this new divine contract, and that you're focused on self-love. You're the privileged lady, and he's daydreaming. He's in an illusion. He wants to come and offer you aid to see if he can get himself into you. So he's going to come pretending to offer assistance. But all he really wants to do is confine you. He's absolutely ready and prepared to do it. He wants you in a state of fright. He wants to steal your sweet dreams. And then we have a Knight of Cups in the hopes and fears area with a main female. And it could be that he made a vow. He made a vow to bully her. So you've got several people coming into your fields right now. whether it be in, it may not even be in the physical, it could be in the dream state. People are astral traveling, projecting themselves to you, tapping into your dream state, trying to get agreements to contracts and stuff. Be very aware when you go to bed or whatever state that you're not agreeing to anything. And if anything happens like that in the dream state, it is null and void. It does not have weight with you or with whoever your higher power is. Okay, because what they're wanting to do is come in and gain this vow and bully you and tear you down and steal your inheritance and make you sick. That's their goal. That's what this whole entire group is all about. So in the outcome, there's an ending of conflict and there is peace. It could be because of the work that this star has done. Regarding a blessing. Like and it stopped, whatever it was. So this is just stopped. Conflict is stopped. There's a blessing. Family. Luck. High honor. Meditation, contemplation. So we've got somebody here bringing conflict because they wanted this wealth. They wanted to steal the wealth from this new cycle that's coming up on the distant horizons. They're in bad health. They use love as an emotional escape. So they're looking for an escape because they didn't make it into the new cycle. They didn't earn it. They didn't earn merit. They're a thief. All they do is bring conflict and steal from people. They steal wealth from people and status, and they haven't deserved it. They're in bad health and looking for a way to escape now. There is a new cycle, and they're going to have to go on a journey. Justice is being served. And they're tired anyway. They're exhausted. So you're the star, you're very calm. You've got this divine marriage coming up. And we've got empty. These ones here, they were doing stuff, and in their subconscious, they saw that you're the star and that you're calm and that you have this upcoming marriage, but they didn't want you to feel fulfilled. They wanted you to feel empty. They wanted you to feel it was worth the wait to find true happiness. That's what this dark magic is. They wanted you to wait. They didn't want you to enter into this contract. They wanted you to wait because they wanted you to get over here so that they could mess with you. So it looks like this contract, this marriage may have already happened in the spirit. This marriage may have already happened in the spirit because it's here in the upright, and it's in the subconscious of these ones who were trying to cause upheaval and use love as an escape. They see you as the star. They see you calm. You're very peaceful on the inner, and you've got this spiritual union. You could have already had a spiritual union. And these ones wanted you to feel unfulfilled, and they wanted to use magic to put you in a state of victim mentality because they know that this happened or that it's happening. And they wanted you in a state of victim mentality. They wanted you to feel lost. Here in the 3D, they wanted you to feel lost. So they used magic This whole community used magic, dark magic, to implant negative thoughts into your mind about union so that you would reject it. And they may have been doing this in the dream state. Like this whole community of people may have been coming at you, chattering at you in the dream state to convince you that it's all wrong, it's all bad, nobody will ever love you, you're a victim, everybody will betray you, you're not worthy of love or commitment or whatever. They wanted to bring an accident and danger and injury to your mega project that you're building with your kingdom spouse. They wanted you to feel lost so that you wouldn't move forward, so that you would feel abandoned, so that you would feel there was a deeper connection coming. They wanted you to walk away from this, and they used dark magic to do it. They went down deep into the rabbit hole to do this, and it took many flames to find the right ones. They could have put out many, many flames trying to make this magic happen. They're under adjudication. They're false. They're false people. They wanted you, they did all of that. They went down the rabbit hole, putting out flames, because they wanted you to be stuck in a victim mentality and to reject the lover when he comes to you in the 3D. You've already met him in the spirit. It looks like you're already married in the spirit. And these ones were trying to do deception so that when he arrives in the physical, that you would reach into your victim mentality and just know that they would betray you and be deceptive and use trickery and be fraudulent and acting strategically against you with the intention of harming you, just like everybody else. So this magic here, and who knows, this magic could have been done throughout all your other relationships to destroy them. Maybe they were successful in the past. At any rate, this is what they were doing now. They wanted you to reject the new lover coming in. And then they were going to send you these frauds. So this one doesn't even think about you. He's not a main male. He's a Knight of Wands, energy, passionate, charming, unpredictable, but he's got a disease, and his team was trying to get him, or wants him to try to bring it to her in the near future. So just be very careful if anybody comes wanting to have sex with you in the near future, because this is showing up in the cards. And the lens that all of these ones are looking through is your temperance, your balance, your unexpected income, the fact that you have gained experience through all of this and you've developed those skills necessary in order to train others. How to maintain balance and to find meaning in life and in their own world. And that's got these ones, they're grieving. Their whole world is crumbling. What they have built, they feel like it's falling apart, but they didn't build anything. They stole it. It was never theirs. And they're grieving because it didn't work out the way they imagined it would. But they're still in the environment. So in the near future, you got a Knight of Wands coming in with some sort of illness, a disease, HIV or whatever. You got a King of Pentacles who's greed and overly obsessed with wealth and status, and he wants to come in and insert himself before your actual partner arrives. So he sees you as a privileged lady and that you love yourself, and he's daydreaming. He's going to come in and he's going to offer assistance. He's going to say all the right things. He's going to do all the right things, but he's a king of pentacles in the reverse. And all he wants is your wealth and your status. And once he gains that, he'll get rid of you most likely, and then just enjoy, you know, his plan is to leave you in ruins. He wants to offer you aid, but his plan is to leave you in ruins, to steal your inheritance and to leave you in ruins. And we've got a Knight of Cups who made a vow with a main female to bully you. This could be a couple that made a vow to move forward and bully you. They were tempted by the snake, and they wanted to make you feel like you were all alone. They took a bribe to come forward, bully you, and make you feel like you were all alone in the world. But you got the Five of Wands in the reverse, so there is an ending to this conflict. It has been stopped. The work that you've been doing, you will receive your blessing. You could be receiving some form of enlightenment. This is the end. You're pretending that it's not ending, but it's time to let go and make a fresh start. This is the end. So we got needs. If emotional needs aren't being met, it's time to reassess. Touch is important too. So it could be that you've been alone for a long time because there may have been people harvesting your energy, and you may have just had to put a stop to that, you know, in every way. They don't know what you're going to do now. They don't know what's going to happen next. They just know that this has been stopped. And they know that there is some secrets out there, and they will be told. And they're looking for an exit plan because they know that sudden changes are coming and that they're going to be sent somewhere far away. And they may try to act fierce, but their world is in pieces. It may even be burned to the ground and crushed. They have to leave. They got a long road of struggles and tangled webs to move through. They're saying they didn't mean to hurt you and they want forgiveness, but they're reaching out, but they're childish. They don't mean it. The dark side keeps them from enjoying love. Love is just a conquest for them. And they like to make things difficult for people. It's just a game that they enjoy. The game of neglect and making things rocky and making people just scattered and blind. They're very guilty. They're guilty of all of that. And this is ending. It's over. I hope this helps. I'll see you on the next one.